What's up, everybody? This is Janky J from the Four Real Takes. We've got everybody here today. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I am CDog92.
I'm Dispic.
And I'm Harv of the famous Harv's Movie Hut.
All right. So this is our first podcast. We've been doing our TikTok thing for quite some time now, and I think we're all getting tired of it, but we'll kind of talk about that later. So I wanted to talk to Harv about Predator Badlands because he's been gooning over this movie for weeks now, and I definitely brushed it aside, and I feel like an asshole for doing that because it was actually
As
pretty
you
fun.
should. As you fucking should.
Okay, so the reason that I did that, by the way, is because it was PG-13, and I was like expecting it to be dog shit by nature, and it wasn't. It was actually really fun. I was really surprised.
I've always been a big fan of the whole Predator franchise, whether they're dog shit or not. I still like them, so that's why I watched this one, and I thought it was nice to see a kind of a different take on it. On like you actually hear them conversating, like you never really hear them talking. Even in that movie Predators, they didn't talk; they just roared at each other. This one right here, they actually had conversations, full on arguments, and the whole story was just, it was badass. The different planet that they were on, the different creatures that were coming after them. It was awesome. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's definitely cool. Did you have like a favorite part or a favorite scene of the movie?
It's been a little while since I watched it. I got to rewatch it again. But the part where he cuts the animal in half and thinking that he won, and he was just like, all right, I'm done. And then it comes back together and he has that, oh shit type moment.
Yeah.
He's like, really? Like that didn't work?
Yeah, no, that was funny. I was gonna say that like in that scene was my favorite part. It was right when spoiler alert. So skip like 15 seconds. But like when he sniffs the predator, and then like the connection between the other thing. I guess that's the vaguest way I could describe it, but yeah, I really like that because I was like, oh shit, okay, I get it. Like I put the two and two together like pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was fun. It's just a fun, awesome movie. I think the special effects on it, the CGI was pretty on point. It didn't look too choppy or too overdone. I mean, they relied on it a lot because of the situation, but I think they made it fit very well.
Yeah, no, I agree. You guys said that have you seen any of the other Predator movies?
Yeah, I've seen all the way up to Prey, I think.
Prey? Okay.
Prey was the last one I watched, and I loved Prey. Prey was one of my favorite movies of that year.
So you didn't see the animated one, the Hulu original?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to check that out. I've seen the originals, like all the original ones that came out before.
And
then
I even need to ask Disc.
I don't think Disc
single one.
That would be fucking crazy, man.
That's
unbelievable.
Why the fuck are we doing this topic then?
How many of the Aliens movies have you seen, Disc?
What's that?
How many of the Aliens movies have you seen?
I've only seen the first Alien and then Alien.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You haven't seen Aliens yet?
I haven't watched Aliens yet. I need to, though.
You skipped over Aliens?
Well, I mean, technically he's watching it in order if you watched Alien and then Romulus.
He is. But still,
that's really bad.
So
it wasn't on purpose.
Well, it was an accident.
Well, no, I know I'm not. I didn't know that was the order. It just so happened to be what I watched.
Okay.
I just heard Romulus was really good, and I'm like, well, I haven't seen a lot of good movies that year, so gave it a try. I do need to watch Aliens.
You haven't watched a lot of good movies, period.
Yeah. Harv said movies.
Hey, Harv, can you Harv, can you mute yourself?
That's messed up, bro.
Well, eventually we'll have to do like an Alien or a Predator marathon or something to catch you up. I would say, like, I know Harv likes Predator. I'm a little bit more of a fan of the Alien franchise myself, but the Predator ones are cool. There's really only one of each that I don't like.
I'd say Aliens is probably my favorite Alien movie, and then Prey was probably my favorite Predator movie.
Okay, interesting.
I think Alien was it was pretty unforgettable for me, or pretty forgettable. I like 2, 3. I haven't really watched any of the new ones. I think I watched Prometheus. But Romulus I haven't watched, or any of the other ones.
You haven't watched Covenant?
No, I haven't watched Covenant. The only thing I really like them in is Alien versus Predator.
This Prometheus and Covenant get shit on quite a bit, but I've always been a big fan of those. I don't really understand like the hate with those movies.
But they're fun.
I think they're too slow. They're too slow and a little too artsy.
Yeah, I like
for
that,
what
though.
they're
It's
supposed
like
to be.
It adds like a little bit of like, you know, like you gotta think about things, you know. Like,
you're talking to a guy some, like 50s classics and like stuff like that.
Well, say like it gives you like theoreticals to kind of like ponder after the movie. Like, how do I feel about that? You know,
I don't need theoreticals. I don't. It's a pretty straightforward.
Was a badass in part 2. I thought she was a badass in part 2.
I don't think so. You don't need theoreticals. It's a pretty straightforward movie. Alien takes over, kills everything in sight, eats everything, makes babies. Done. It's not. There's really not much more.
You're the reason. It's people like you that we have have fucking Halloween trilogies still coming out today and milk the shit out of something that's been dead for 30 fucking years.
Oh yeah, Romulus and Covenant. Yeah, they're not milking the fuck out of that.
They did something different. They added something different. They put a little bit of spice in it.
What?
Well, let's be fair. They added something a little different in Halloween. It was just really dog shit.
What, the eye holes are bigger? The eye holes are bigger on the mask? What's different about Halloween?
The Michael Myers getting beat up in the sewer, possessing another kid, and the kid basically becoming Michael Myers. That's the stupidest concept ever.
Adding flavor doesn't work when you've already made the dish. You can't just walk up to somebody's plate and dump salsa on it or something. Because that's what they did in Halloween. They fucking did it at the end of the trilogy. They're like, oh, by the way.
If you really think about it, they actually stole that idea from Jason Goes to Hell. Because that's the same premise in Jason Goes to Hell. He transferred or whatever, possessed other people.
That's also like one of the worst Jason movies.
You better bite your fucking tongue.
I'm pretty sure they're all bad, but we'll save that for another episode, I guess.
Everybody stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, well, it'll be fucking quick.
They're gonna stay tuned for that one because that's gonna be
there's gonna be some virtual fisticuffs with that whole conversation.
I mean, we could do it. I mean, we could do it right now. They're all bad except for the remake.
Let's keep them coming back. We got to
okay.
We got to sprinkle it out.
I'm sure
there.
they're gonna be like clamoring, to hear how shitty these fucking movies are. Another thing I wanted to talk about too was there was Umbrella's releasing a new Wrong Turn box set.
Fucking
I know.
I'm gonna buy that.
Fuck nay.
Fucking A. I said fucking A.
Oh,
I
thought you said fuck nay. Oh yeah, here.
Who's nay?
I said fucking
Does your wife know nay?
Okay. Well, I was never a big fan of that movie, so I probably won't be buying it, but you guys can go crazy for that.
You didn't like the original?
No, man. I just didn't give a shit about it.
At the time, I think the thing with Wrong Turn was at the time, I just felt like horror was kind of like, it was down at that point. That was like late 90s and 2000s era. Like, it was slowing down. I think that it just came out at a really good time. Like, it just rejuvenated a lot. I feel like, honestly, without The Wrong Turn, I don't think we would have got the Hills Have Eyes remakes, honestly. I feel like
so everybody knows my celebrity crush,
genre.
right? Everybody knows my celebrity crush, correct? On here, on this panel.
No, we don't know.
Well, the one that's in Wrong Turn.
Robert Redford.
Yes.
Oh, the girl. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
What? Wait a second. Wrong. Which one are we?
No,
Wait, I'm lost. Never
nothing,
mind.
dude. Keep it going.
I didn't even know Robert Redford was in that fucking movie.
He's not. I thought you were just talking about your crush. Was all. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. Let's not talk about your crushes now, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. So Elijah Dushku, right?
Yes. She's a close second.
Okay.
Very close second.
Close second. Okay, behind Jessica Alba, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Big Dog was too scared to say that in our original video, though.
Yeah,
we had to force him into it.
He's not scared to talk about crushes on the podcast, but he's scared to talk about them on a single video.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody will see this. That's why.
Okay.
Jessica Alba, more like Jessica out of your league.
Well, that's why she's a celebrity crush.
Did you ever see Wrong Turn? Okay, moving on.
No.
All right.
Well,
let's talk about.
Let's talk about just Kevin Smith movies for the next 20 fucking years.
And Paris, Texas, and
let's do it.
Fear and Loathing. That's
Please.
the only 4. He literally has like 4 movies that he's watching his whole collection. So when he shows off his collection, there's only about
Fear
4.
And Loathing, Paris, Texas, and that one he made Shrek watch that was terrible too.
Fucking Untamed Heart, dude. What a piece of dog shit.
Oh
no,
dude, he literally, he was like, "You're gonna love this movie." Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's like kind of cheesy or whatever, but like, if you just take that out of it, it's like basically a masterpiece. Dude, I wanted to eat my own fucking head watching this movie. Like, I wanted to just like somehow figure out how to do that, and I did the whole thing. And I remember I was reaching, like, when the movie ended, I was reaching for my mouse. And I was like coming towards the screen, and he goes, "What's that face for?" I didn't even realize I was making a face. That's how bad it was. I guess I was like, just like baring my teeth while trying to stop this fucking movie from continuing. My God, don't watch this movie. Anyway, have you seen Mortal Kombat from the 90s?
Yes, childhood classic.
I know you have. Has this fucking idiot seen Mortal? Okay, so dude,
I've seen the remake, like the newer one. I've seen that.
No, we're not talking about the remake.
That doesn't count,
bro.
Well,
what?
Then no.
Okay, well, Arrow's releasing a box set for that.
Well, now I'll watch it.
So welcome back to another edition of 3.5 Real Takes.
Yeah. Your audio kind of glitched there, and it sounded like you said 3.5 rear takes.
We're having auditions. Like spot is open. No,
but yeah, that box set looks really cool.
We're getting Mortal Kombat, the original, and we're also getting Annihilation, which is okay, but it's not really a great movie.
Dude, I love Annihilation.
It's cheesy.
Of course you do.
It's fun.
Yeah.
No,
of course I do. It's fun.
Hey, let's be honest. Shao Kahn is kind of ass in that movie. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I mean he's ass, but that's like the whole movie's ass.
Yeah, that whole dragon scene at the end with the CGI dragons and stuff and they fight.
Like the best
part.
So dumb, dude. Feel your animality. Or what? Isn't that what the fuck is he saying?
It was so dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
When did Shao Kahn become like a
I hated the way they changed out Raiden.
Yeah,
that did suck. I want to know why he didn't come back.
Even the new Raiden, I'm not really crazy about the new one either.
Isn't that Chow Yun Fat or whatever? I don't know if that's his name.
What'd you call him?
Shut up, dude. I'm pretty sure that's his name. I don't know.
Chow Yun Fat?
I'm pretty sure that's the guy's name.
God, I'd hate if my parents named me Chow Yun Fat.
You're
bro. That's
racist.
crazy.
You're racist.
Wow, you
No, that's
racist
just
prick.
You
crazy.
Wow.
South Carolina racist.
That's
Chow Yun
crazy.
Fat. What'd you call him? What'd you call that man fat?
Do you say he chows on fat?
That's fighting words around here. You don't call people.
It's okay, Sea Dog. We'll culture you eventually. But yeah, no, I don't know why they made the change in Annihilation. The original Raiden, I forget the actor's name, but he was really cool. He just recently put the wig back on I think it was like X or something, and like did a video or a photo with it.
It was the same one that played in Highlander.
Yeah. Fuck, what's that guy's? I don't know his name.
I saw his name literally like this week sometime on something, and I was going through it and I saw like his movie credit, and I can't remember it either now.
Oh, well,
how about you, Dis? Do you know who his name is? Okay, yeah, just thought, thought I'd ask.
You know who was the star of the original Mortal Kombat and the remake of Mortal Kombat was Kano in both movies. Both the people they chose as Kano were really.
Is this an Australian guy?
Yeah, you know the original Kano's dead from the 90s. He passed away after the movie.
I didn't know
he's
that.
not alive anymore. Yeah, he died. He died not too long after the movie, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the new guy did a really good job, though. I really liked his portrayal. But to me, I think the highlight of the movie was Scorpion, Reptile, and Sub-Zero in the original. Those three was so cool to see, like in live action. Because we played the video games up to that point. We had never seen that. We had the what was that
video
TV show
games?
they had? Mortal Kombat: Enter the Realms. Was it Enter the Realms? Was the name of the animated series they had?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Animated series?
You're confusing Harv. He doesn't know these terms. Because
You know what an animated series
he's
is, Harv?
65 years old.
You got one side that hasn't seen shit, and then the other one that just doesn't know shit.
Yeah. We'll get you learned
video
up. We'll get you
games?
learned up.
I'm gonna learn you.
Yeah. Harv said, "What's a video game?"
Isn't it?
Well, welcome to
crazy?
the conversation. Fucking 2 hours later.
Yes, that was kind of the joke there. Now, I wanted to say, did you remember that, like in the original Mortal Kombat, the girl who plays Sonya Blade? What else do you know her from?
Oh man.
What do you know? Like, what's your connection movie there?
I
can't remember.
I don't remember.
What was it?
That Veronica Vaughn is one nice piece of ace.
What the fuck did you just
Anything?
say? No.
Wow.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
What is it?
Let's start a movie podcast, guys. Come on, dude. That Veronica Vaughn is one nice piece of ace.
Oh. Was it Tommy Boy?
It's Billy Madison.
Billy
Fucking-
Madison.
oh my God. It's
I
Billy
knew it was
Madison.
fucking.
She plays the
well,
teacher.
I couldn't remember his
She-
fucking. Yeah, the
Is
teacher.
that really?
Yeah, it's the teacher
Whoa.
from Billy Madison.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's late. I'm sorry. It's late. So all my
Unforgivable.
brain cells
Unforgivable.
are not firing the way they should be.
Go eat
Your
more
brain cells
tacos.
are never firing the way they
You
should.
didn't have
I-
enough
I-
tacos.
Nobody
Actually, it was
in their
barbecue.
brain
You
cells are
fucking
firing
racist
properly.
prick. But
It was barbecue. Okay. I thought you said tacos. I could have sworn you said tacos.
no, you're the one that ate the flautas. You fucking prick.
Okay, that's probably what it was. I had
Call me
flautas.
racist.
So, well, you are. You are.
Your accent just makes you
God.
racist.
Yeah,
I
you're
guess so.
automatically racist. You
Country,
can't
I
help
guess
it.
I'm racist.
You're from the south and you have a southern accent.
I'm curious to see if we'll even be able to get away with saying some of this stuff.
Probably
being
not.
That we're doing the podcast. Well, I mean, but the thing is that like going from TikTok to this, I feel like we will be able to hopefully not get censored as much. Because I don't even think we're that bad. You know what I mean? Like,
no, we are very tame compared to some people. So
depends on the day.
Yeah, Sea-Dog is pretty racist, but like outside of that, like, I don't know. I kind of hope that we do see somewhat of a difference. I mean, I already kind of like it a lot more than doing TikTok anyway. I don't know how you guys feel.
Watch your phone on 53%.
You can see his phone percentage?
Yeah.
What?
No, that's just the percentage on the top.
What?
Mine's only at 50. You guys are all at 99. I'm at 53.
You're at 52 now.
What are we doing right
now?
I don't know what's going on.
Do they know we're recording?
I don't know.
You Disc are at 99. He's at 52% on his thing.
Who gives a shit?
Because it's like all staticky on his end.
That's you. That's just how you're seen because your shit's all fucked up.
No.
Well,
there goes this whole podcast. We told him not to do that, and what does he do? First thing he does, we should have known who's gonna fuck it up. Sea-Dog.
You know, it's kind of nice though because I'm not gonna edit any of this shit. I'm not gonna edit a fucking second of it because I want the world to see what I deal with on a weekly basis with you fucking nincompoops. I can't even say nincompoop. I say nincompoops, whatever the fuck I just said. My brain is mashed potatoes from dealing with you clowns. Nincompoops.
Nincompoops.
All the editing, all of the fucking clips, all of this shit that I have to fucking clip out. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing any of it anymore.
Listen,
gonna let the world see
us how we are, or they're not gonna like us at all.
Or they're just gonna talk so much. They're just not gonna like you. They're trying to get fucking Disc to actually talk and say actual words and not. Did I say that right? Oh wait, let me start that over. Let me take 75. Let me start that over.
Wait. I didn't like the way I said that one, guys. Hold on a second.
And then Sea-Dog.
It's all good. Well,
I liked it because it was a great movie, and it was just so iconic.
I like this one because it's like the nostalgia factor, and like I just think like when I was a child.
It was so iconic.
I love
it was
that
just an iconic
it has
movie.
Such a big crescendo to it. I love the
God.
It wrapped me up like an umbilical cord. So
oh God.
Y'all suck so bad.
I want to hear Disc talk. I think everybody else will want to hear Disc talk a little bit more because he's got that real sweet nasally voice that everybody just swoons for. But
no.
What was something you watched this week, Disc? Tell us about a movie you watched.
I guess I can do that for you guys.
All right, thank God.
So I was doing what Harv does on a normal basis, and I went on Tubi, and I found a pretty good movie, actually. It's called Delirious. It came out 2006, and it had, I can never say the guy's last name right, but Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay.
Buscemi. That's the Japanese version.
Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Well, anyway, I actually really like him as an actor. A lot of the stuff that I find of his, like even if it's like underground or not like the most known or thought of movie of his, I actually think they're pretty good. And I really liked his performance in this one, like the back and forth arguing with, I didn't even say the other guy's name, but Michael Pitt, right? That's his name.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I told Shrek about it a little bit, but yeah, the whole movie is really good. It kind of flips between like gritty photography, like shots, to like more modern. But regardless, like I pretty much had it at like a solid 3.5, and then the ending kind of bumped it up for me because that had a really good ending.
So what was like the general plot of the movie?
General plot.
He doesn't remember.
So, well, I feel like I'm gonna take forever, but it's okay because it's a podcast.
Yeah, there you go. New format.
New format.
All right, if you guys ever want me to shut up, just say it.
Okay.
But
Shut up.
basically,
Shut the fuck up.
okay, there we go. Well, that was easy.
Sounds like a thriller. Yeah, go ahead, man.
It was just so good, and that's pretty
Says
much
good.
it.
motherfucker.
So good.
Oh god, it's just so good. It's so It's so good. It's so good.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
I do want to say this though, from my point of view, from what I know about Michael Pitt, was only seeing him in Bully. So the fact that I saw that movie, Delirious, and the whole time I didn't even recognize who it was because that's how little of a role I feel like he was in Bully in. And
Mhm.
like after noticing that and like seeing him in a full role movie like that, pretty much as the main character, I was like, wow. Because like when you
Yeah.
look at the cast in Bully, they're not like what A-tier list or A-tier actors, whatever you want to call it. So it was really cool to see that. And like when I got that like reveal, I was like, wow, that was really impressive.
Yeah.
So
I hope he fucking has some kind of a resurgence, man. I mean, like I can't even say resurgence because he was never really like on top of the world at any point.
Yeah.
But I always
Who,
thought he was
Busquets?
very underrated.
Buscemi?
Michael Pitt.
no,
Yeah.
Michael Pitt.
Yeah, Michael Pitt. He's
Okay.
like I've seen him in a good handful of movies at this point, and he's always delivered. Even in that fucking awful movie, the Last Days one, which could have been really good if it wasn't a Gus Van Sant movie.
He's,
But
he's been in the pits lately.
yeah, he's been in the pits. This fucking guy. All right.
Here we
Well,
go
speaking
with
of fucking
Sea Dog
nonsensical jokes, Sea Dog, what did you watch this week?
I watched a TV show called The Good Doctor, which is about a surgeon he's a younger kid, but he's an autistic savant, and he's a surgeon. It's a really interesting show, and it's just a really interesting concept for something like that, because you would think that somebody who has autism like that, severe autism like that, might not be able to do that type of thing, like surgeries and stuff. And the fact that like he can see things differently than other doctors can, it's just really cool.
That's cool. Where do you watch that?
You can watch
Hulu.
it on multiple platforms.
It's on Hulu.
I did it off WeStream. But you can watch it on Hulu.
Nope. What Hulu? You said? Oh, you heard Hulu. He said Hulu. That's all he said.
Hulu.
Yeah,
Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, I watched
Freaking hooligan.
I watched it on Hulu. It's actually a really good show. It shows all the obstacles that he has to overcome being autistic.
Hmm.
But he's like he was saying, like Sea Dog was saying, he's just excellent at what he does, being what he does. And it's actually an adaptation from a film called The Good Doctor, starring Orlando Bloom. So there's that too, if you want to watch the
Okay.
movie.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And he's also the guy who plays I believe from Psycho in the Bates Motel. Norman Bates.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah.
the same kid who plays him.
Okay. Very good.
Have you not seen it, Janky?
No, I haven't. No, I've heard
really
about
cool.
it though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Okay.
There's like an episode in it, and like I think in the first episode, like this kid gets like glass shattered on him or whatever, and he gets pierced by glass, and the doctor's trying to like help him. There's a doctor in the airport with him, and he comes up on the kid, and he's like, you're crushing he can't breathe. You're actually killing him, basically. And he says if he was an adult, it would be on this side of your throat, but he's a child, so it's on a different area. And as soon as he puts his hand on the right area, he can breathe again. And so he like makes a one-way homemade valve with like alcohol bottles and a blade and the back of a soda machine too. It makes like a one-way valve that pumps the air for the kid to keep him alive. That's just crazy. It's just a cool concept.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I've heard a few people say some good things about it.
It's just so iconic.
What about you, Harv?
I watched a movie called Street Kings on Tubi.
Okay.
You know, shout out to Disc over here talking shit. It was it stars Keanu Reeves, Forrest Whitaker. There's some other actors in there that I think De Armas, what's her name? You're
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, she's in there too. It's one of the movies that they played in together. So I know Janky's already on. It's already written down. He's gonna watch it.
Okay.
It's basically kind of the same type of premise as Training Day. You kind of get the same feel for it when you're watching it. It's about a bunch of corrupt cops that basically run the city and run it's a group of them that even run like certain departments in certain areas of the police department that they don't, a lot of them don't even know that they're the ones in the background handling things. And it not only it's LAPD, but it's LA Sheriff's Office. It's just different ones that they're all part of this big group. And Keanu Reeves kind of gets caught up in the middle of it. It's a great movie. I didn't think it was going to be as good as I thought it was. So I think I gave it a 3.5 on Letterboxd. But it was really good. It was close to a 4. But I think it could have. Okay. It kind of was like a little bit lower budget, so it didn't. I don't think it deserved a full 4, but it was really. If I could go higher than a 3, like a 3.7, I probably would. It's almost touching a 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, what'd you say it was called again?
Street Kings. Kings.
Kings. Okay. Street Kings.
Street.
Street.
No, not streaking. Not streaking. Street. Street. I know it's hard with your southern accent, Sea Dog. Street Kings.
String cheese?
String cheese, I think, yeah.
yeah, string cheese. Yeah.
String cheese, I got you. It sounds very appealing.
It's just so iconic.
Well, I already kind of told you guys what I watched. I actually watched it today. And I watched The Scarlet Letter with had Demi Moore. Fuck you, buddy. This was a great movie. This was a really good movie. It had Demi Moore, Gary Oldman, and Robert Duvall, among many others. Do you guys know the premise of The Scarlet Letter? It's kind of like a famous story. Other than Harv, because he's a fucking intellectual, fucking devoid mongoloid.
I can't remember. I feel like I've seen it, but I can't remember.
Well, it's basically... So Demi Moore, like, she comes to like Massachusetts, I think it was, and like her husband like sends her there, and I'm not gonna play along with any of his stupid shit.
Is it more about the Salem?
I'll get you.
About the Salem stuff.
No, it's not Salem. It's not like witch. Well, I mean, there's some witch stuff involved, but anyway, she comes to America without her husband, and she's in this like little town or whatever. And the preacher for that town is Gary Oldman, and they kind of like start like this spicy little relationship, and she ends up getting pregnant, and all of the people like in the town, realize that like there's no way, she could be pregnant because her husband, wasn't there and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So they pretty much like make like the letter A. I'm not gonna fall for it. This is a great movie. This is a fantastic movie. And so they put like the letter A on her chest for like adulterer or adulteress or whatever.
Yeah.
And she has to walk around, and they like a little German boy follows her around and everything.
She technically they say she has the spawn of a the baby.
Yeah, they say that the
inside it,
baby's
yeah.
the spawn of the devil. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they literally like I think they literally like lock her up at the end of the movie and stuff too. Like
They do
Yep.
lock. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. And it's a lot more interesting than like boring ass fucking LA movies where it's just the same fucking dumb shit every single time. Look, we're in LA. Look, we're in gangs or we're corrupt cops and we just walk around being shitty people all the time because California is full of nothing but fucking assholes.
Got him. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna fall for it.
Vinegar Syndrome. Vinegar Syndrome watching California assholes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hear lip from the guy who watches strictly Vinegar Syndrome, the shittiest movies that have ever been put to film. It's just they should just call it the shit movie collection. Ain't gonna have it. Have it.
And I shall be putting on another notch on my board. Janky 0 Harv 430. Why? Because even when you say you're not gonna break, I'll fucking make you break.
Yeah.
Don't challenge me.
All right. I'm gonna break your fucking butthole when I see you. How's that?
Oh, please do. That sounds like an amazing time.
I know. I'm gonna break it. I won't break it, Harv. But moving on.
We should just skip the movie stuff and just go straight comedy.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think that would work over too well. So the last thing I wanted to say, because we're kind of running out of time here, is like the whole thing with like moving over to this from TikTok. Are you guys like, how you feeling like after just kind of doing this little bit here? You guys think it's gonna be?
I'm fine with it.
You like it?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I just got tired of hearing fucking Sea Dog cry about it, so I'm gonna be good with it.
Yeah. So if anybody is listening that hasn't watched our TikToks, which is probably like not ever a plausibility, but the whole thing that we were doing was like asking a question of, you know, whatever, some kind of movie related question, and then answering them and giving like short little detailed descriptions of our answers. And so it was kind of cool as a way to like get our foot in the door and get some people to kind of follow us and whatnot. But over time, just like it was just very rigid. And then I was having to edit these videos that were like 45 minutes long, but they were sectioned, you know, as like all these various questions. So I'd have to scrub it and then I'd have to clean them all individually. And it just became a nightmare on my end. And I know that you guys were having some issues with some shit as well, like certain aspects of like how we were doing it on TikTok.
No, I like this format. This is nice.
Yeah.
I think it's just chill. It's more of a chill, relaxed vibe. Like on TikTok, you're so uptight because you got all these parameters I feel like you have to follow. And on here, I feel like it's kind of like we can just be us.
Yeah. That's a lot nicer, especially with TikTok Live. Fucking so sick of TikTok Live. Yeah. It's like impossible. You can't say you do anything anymore, it feels like.
No.
You get restricted for this, restricted for that.
Mm-hmm. Even the guys that do like movie pulls. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead. My bad.
Well, I was gonna say a lot of the guys that do the movie pull lives, you know, they got giant fucking stickers right over the screen. These movies are not for sale. Saying it like every 5 minutes, these movies are not for sale, whatever. Constantly getting fucking banned by TikTok. And then it's like there's no end in sight. Like nobody's reaching out and saying like, hey, this is a problem that we're fixing or whatever. Like, yeah, like I don't know what that app is doing right now, but it's not really helping anybody doing the kind of shit that we're doing.
They're messing with people's livelihoods doing that. People who rely on that app. A lot of people, when they get to a certain point, a lot of people do that app for a job. And now they're like messing with people's livelihood, and it's pissing a lot of people off.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We will still be on our on the TikTok, but just on our individual pages. Are we still going to be doing anything for our followers right now as of for real takes? because we're gonna be. I'm still gonna be doing stuff on my own personal page. I still do like the movie hauls and stuff like that. But are you guys gonna be doing anything for your pages? And we do have a following on TikTok. There are people that did subscribe to us, did start following us when they didn't have to. So I kind of don't want to leave them in the dust. Also, way, just because it's inconvenient for us. They followed us for a reason. They like what we do.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I'm definitely gonna take clips from this, and I'll post those to TikTok, and then maybe we could still do a question here or there, just to kind of like keep it.
I think honestly, we could also maybe do occasionally. We could do a live every once in a while, like a live.
Yeah, lives too. Yeah,
just like a fun live that we really don't got to edit. You don't got to do anything to. We can just get on there and talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll definitely keep the For Real Takes TikTok page afloat, and I'll keep adding stuff to it here and there. But hopefully we can get people to kind of transition over to this, and just kind of see how that goes. But with all that being said, though, I think this would be a good place to call it, and go ahead and let's see here. Yep. So, and we're using like a totally new thing right now, so I'm trying to figure everything out as I'm doing this. But everybody who's went ahead and gave us a listen today, we really appreciate it. Again, this is our first one for a podcast, so forgive us for being fucking stupid, but we're still trying to figure everything out. So once again, I'm Janky J, and you guys can.
I'm Harv Music. Shit. You have a great night.
Good God. Yeah.
I was waiting for Disc and them. Harv's Movie Hut.
I'm Disc Pick and I'm out.
All right. See you guys later.
You guys have a great night.